A huge surprise tonight as the former Elias would return to NXT, now known as Elijah, in TNA. He was a part of the Battle Royal and honestly did not see this coming. He came out, actually performed a song during his entrance, probably more than he actually did on the WWE main roster, where he'd get interrupted all the time, but genuinely lots of fun. He said he was here to look out for Joe Hendry's best interest. Well, the Battle Royal would take place, and there's a lot to unpack from this. Let's start with the winner of the match. Miles Borne was the winner. Miles Borne, I was not expecting that, and do you know what? Great. Honestly, what a cool moment for him. Cool moment. The crowd got behind him instantly. The baby Randy chance went away, and there was Miles' chance. Borne will now face Oba Femi at Battleground. Could we not find an updated render for him? Can we not get him backstage and get a picture done really quick? Because he's looked like that for a long time. Why is his render like that old? Come on, NXT. It was really cool to see, as advertised, stars from LFG and stars from Evolve in this match, including Timothy Thatcher making his NXT return. I thought it was a really good performance for Shiloh Hill. And by the way, if the Wyatt family was still a thing in 2025, absolutely no doubt he would have been the newest member of the Wyatt family. He would have fit that mould so well, wouldn't he? We got confrontations during the match from, of course, the former members of MSK, the Rascals, Wesley and Zachary Wentz. A little bit awkward that Zachary Wentz was on NXT tonight, days after they fired his partner, Gigi Dolan. That's a little bit awkward, but I'm sure very professional nonetheless. During the Battle Royal, we would see Josh Briggs be eliminated by his tag partner, Inamura. It was an accident. I was hoping this was going to set up a match, but no. Later on, Inamura would declare he's going back to Japan. A real shame, because also during the Battle Royal, they did Inamura and Ridge Holland. And do you know what? I really wouldn't have minded seeing that clash. I hope this is a bit of a swerve, and I hope Inamura's not gone for good. But we'll find out in the coming weeks, I'm sure. I like Inamura and I hope he sticks around a bit longer. Undoubtedly tonight, Javon Evans secured his future. That man is going to be in a lot of future Royal Rumbles. How on earth he was able to defy gravity, literally multiple elimination attempts. His feet were like that. There's no way he pulled himself back in the ring, but he did. He's definitely going to get the Rumble spots now in the future for that. Going into it, we all thought this was Trick Williams' match, but no, Trick Williams was eliminated because he was distracted by Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry, not in the match, but he come down, did his entrance, and then would brawl with Trick Williams to the back. We'd later find out from Ava that Joe Hendry will defend the TNA Championship on an NXT PLE of Battleground against Trick Williams, with the contract signing being next week. Back to the winner of the match though, Miles Borne. And obviously last week and this week prior to the Battle Royal, we saw a little bit of friction in the NQCC. And that was absolutely blown apart literally after Miles Borne won. Backstage, Charlie Dempsey tried to take the title shot from Miles Borne. Charlie Dempsey said he wanted to face Oba Femi at Battleground. It wasn't a swerve though, because Oba would walk in and Miles Borne would immediately grass up his friend, sell his friend out, and tell him that Oba Femi, well, Charlie Dempsey called you a meathead. So that's going to be a match next week. Charlie Dempsey versus Oba Femi, and Miles Borne will be the challenger for Oba Femi at Battleground. I love a Battle Royal. It's one of my most favourite match stipulations WWE and wrestling in general does. And this one did not disappoint. Lots of huge talking points. Lots of things created through this Battle Royal. A lot of things progressed from it. It got a lot of time as well, which was nice to see. And I'll rate this match separately 10 out of 10. But this is things you might have missed for the rest of NXT. Make sure you hit the like button, and if you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button too. It was the anticipated 6-man tag that kicked off NXT this week as Darkstate took on Joe Hendry and the tag champs Hank and Tank. Have to point out, I think Hank and Tank thoroughly enjoyed doing the Joe Hendry pose too much. Look at Hank's face. He looks like a kid at Christmas. Love it. Great to see them get in the spot with Joe Hendry, because that will draw a lot of attention. But of course, it would be Trick Williams coming out towards the end of the match, distracting Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry brawling with Trick to the back, and that would leave Tank alone with Hank down at ringside. He would fall victim to the powerbomb, and Darkstate pick up the win. Question now, they've pinned the tag team champions. Does Darkstate go for the tag gold? And if so, which 2 members actually go for it? Because there's 4 here. And I know a lot of people have said, oh, you could have one go for the North American title, one go for the world title. That's possible, but it will be interesting to see which 2 they designate as a tag team. Zaria would defeat Kelani Jordan tonight, and I really like this presentation of Zaria. I think this is exactly the way they should be booking her. She did this tonight for her best friend, Sol Ruka, who she believes shouldn't be defending the North American Women's title every week. While the match tonight definitely wasn't one-sided, it was a dominating performance from Zaria, playing the bigger person in the match, a heelish kind of character, and just demolishing Kelani Jordan at every opportunity she got. That is exactly how I wanted Zaria to be presented from day one. Like it. Immediately following the match, though, the first thing Zaria did was glimpse at that Women's North American Championship. I really want her to turn heel on Sol Ruka. She should be the person to dethrone Sol eventually. Whenever that storyline plays out, that's exactly the way it should be booked. This is the Zaria I want to see. Jada Parker tonight defeated Carmen Petrovic one-on-one. Undoubtedly, though, this is done to set up down the line Jada versus Thea Hale. Okay. The new students of Chase U wanted to give Andre Chase a makeover this week and obviously get rid of the sweater and things that the old Chase U would have. Well, the first pick definitely wasn't it. That should never be seen again. What an awful picture. The second one, though, the tracksuit, it looks all right. Andre Chase would gel with this look, and this is now going to be the look for Andre Chase, the new leader of Chase U, of the new Chase U. You know what I mean. Worth noting, though, they pointed out how Andre would look good ringside in this gear. Andre Chase going to be pushed away from the ring in more of a managerial role. Something Andre immediately picked up on and didn't seem too happy about. And it does make you wonder, because the new students sought out Andre Chase. Do they just want a manager instead of wanting to be part of Chase U? We saw a backstage confrontation between Tony D and Wesley tonight. Now, this is interesting because there was no further development in the family storyline. Wesley would get off the phone with someone and the match is made. Tony D'Angelo versus Wesley next week. Wesley stealing a line from $1 Million Man, though, saying everyone's got a price. What does that mean? Has he paid someone to help him next week? Like, could we see Stack show up next week? Maybe. They totally did Jordan Grace dirty tonight. They totally went out and said, right, who's the tallest women we got? Put them in the same segment with Jordan Grace. Poor Jordan. But they didn't do her dirty in tonight's main event versus Julia when she was successful. Jordan Grace is now the #1 contender for the Women's Championship at Battleground. And with the face-to-face with Stephanie Vaquer, it's on. Really a solid show from NXT. Surprises, things that mattered, build to Battleground. 9 out of 10 is fair all over. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, like the video, share the video, and I'll see you tomorrow for some news. Peace!